basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio. You're listening to the Andale Sports Channel on Ad Astra Radio, featuring live coverage of Andale football, basketball, baseball, and softball. Stream live audio and video on the free Ad Astra Radio app and at adastraradio.com. Listen Friday night at 6:30 for Andale Indians football with Dylan Sherwood on the Andale Sports Channel from Ad Astra Radio.
The following is a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Coming up, coverage of Andale Indians football on Ad Astra Radio. Stream Indians football all season with live video and audio on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Our countdown to kickoff gets underway next with the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Andale Indians football is just 30 minutes away on Ad Astra Radio.
Alan Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glassby. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in the quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online alansamuelshutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
Ad Astra Radio.
It's the first round of the Class 3A playoffs. It is Andale and Chapman. It's senior night for Andale as well. And welcome into the Midway Motors Drive to the Game here on Ad Astra Radio, adastraradio.com, the Ad Astra Radio app, and on Ad Astra TV. With Reed Huckins up top, alongside Dan Buchanan, I'm Dylan Sherwood. And as I mentioned, welcome into the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Dan, the postseason is here.
And look out there. Got the lights on. If you ask a football player, okay, what kind of weather do you want to play in? 55 to 60 degrees, no wind? Got it. Got both of those things. This is going to be a great night to get the playoffs started. Beautiful weather, playing at home, going to have a big crowd in senior night. So it's going to be a fun, exciting night for Andale Indians.
Well, it's senior night and a great senior group being recognized tonight, coming off a 57-0 win last week on homecoming.
This is interesting now. Now we're done with this, got to win by 21 to keep the margin. You've got to get 13-point spread in order to keep your seeding. That's over. It is win and advance. And so that's kind of nice. You look forward to just coming out and just playing and seeing what's going to happen and kind of seeing how the game continues from early in the game to late in the game. You can kind of see what's going to happen with this team as we approach here and jump into postseason.
This is the 116 matchup in 3A West, and there are several games happening tonight. We'll mention them here throughout the evening as well. A lot of teams opting to play tonight, or even in all the other games are happening tomorrow. So I believe there's at least 4 in 3A total that are being played here tonight or already underway.
You know, as you look out there, and the players know this, hey, the goal is it's right over there. And if you're sitting here, you can almost see it. That goal is right over there in northwest horizon. You can almost see it. It's Hutchinson. It's getting closer and closer. They can taste it. They've got a chance here. But here's the key. You can't skip any steps to get there. You got to go through every step in order to get your goal of trying to get to Hutchinson again and play in the 3A state championship. They know that. This is Chapman's one step closer to being able to get to what they really want to do. And so here we go. Don't skip any steps tonight, Andale Indians. Let's take care of business.
Jason Greeter enters his second season at Chapman, and Coach Dylan Schmidt will bring up in our pregame conversation a longtime coach at Halstead, then went to the college ranks and is back guiding the Irish.
This will be interesting because this is a team that hasn't had a lot of success but has played pretty close to some teams, some good teams.
Yeah.
And so that'll be interesting to see how is it approach in the first quarter. You're going to know a lot in the first few plays in the game. Are they able to handle Andale at all? Are they coming to play, or do they want their season over? They were 2-7 a year ago. They're 1-7 right now. So things are not great for them, but it's still, that's part of high school sports. Here's the other thing, and I don't know how much time you got, but high school sports, the hardest sport to create the upset in team sports in high school is football. It's the hardest one to create the upset. You can have a great basketball player and kind of create an upset. You can kind of do it in volleyball. You can do it in baseball with a pitcher. But in football, it's the hardest to create the upset. I don't think this is hard to understand. Chapman, you're in trouble because I don't see how you can pull this off tonight.
It is Andale and Chapman, first round of the Class 3A playoffs. The journey to Hutch, the road to Hutch, begins tonight here for both these teams as the 3A playoffs are underway. Let's take a break here on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. My conversation with Andale head football coach Dylan Schmidt is on the other side, as this is the Healthy Blue Kansas Road to a Championship presented by Thrive Allen County from Ad Astra Radio.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Next, we hear the pregame thoughts of head coach Dylan Schmidt. Stream Indians football all season on the free Ad Astra Radio app.
For more than 90 years, Hutchinson Community College has been the premier two-year educational institution in Kansas, offering the highest quality education at an exceptional value. Schedule a personal campus tour today. Visit hutchcc.edu/campus tour.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer today was $30,000, and the jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Hey there, fellow farmers. This is